Hi, Maria here. Welcome to the channel. Today, I'm more glowy than normal, and that's because it's so freaking hot. You know, it's been a long time coming. We haven't had weather like this in ages. I'm actually really loving it, and I have an air conditioner that's a window air conditioner, so it gets turned on after I do videos. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a dance right now. Anyway, I'm excited to share with you some products that I think will help your fragrances last longer. So sometimes we can get pretty dry, and fragrance performs better and sticks better when your skin is moisturized. Sometimes our fragrances can clash with our fragrance to lotions. So I wanted to give you some options for bases that work with a variety of different fragrances, because nobody wants to spend money. Like, you buy an expensive perfume and then you have to buy another lotion to go with it. So these kind of work for all sorts of different scent profiles. So I thought I'd give you some ideas. I think I've got about 7 here, but they kind of cover a whole variety of different fragrance profiles that you can use them with. So before I get started, if you haven't subscribed, just go ahead and hit that button. Join the Weird and Wonderful family. It would be amazing to have you part of the community. And let's get into this. So the first one is one of my favorites, and I use this year round. It smells like birthday cake vanilla buttercream icing, and it is the EOS Shea Butter 24-hour moisture body lotion in vanilla cashmere. So I absolutely love this lotion. It's a luxurious feeling. It's rather affordable. And it just, to me, smells like you are completely lickable, as Hessie would put it. You smell like a dessert. You smell scrumptious. And this is the perfect base. This is super long lasting. This is the perfect base for any sort of vanillic gourmand. So a lot of times what I'll do if there's a fragrance, so for instance, Byron Parfums, the Chronic Rouge Extreme. So that's got a little bit of strawberry in it. So I could either pair it with something that was strawberry or pair it with something that's more vanillic and amp up that. So if I want to amp up the vanillic note, that icing, that vanilla, sweet, delicious kind of whipped, lickable yumminess, this is my go-to. Now, speaking of strawberry, my absolute favorite strawberry fragrance, it was given to me actually as a hostess gift from one of my friends. It's actually my one sister's best friend. They've been best friends since, I think, elementary school. She is such a sweet person. Her name is Mel. Thank you so much, Mel. Like, seriously, she is a wonderful human being. Anyway, she was over at my dad's 80th birthday, and so she brought me a sweet hostess gift, so a candle, and then this strawberry, the Body Shop body yogurt. Now, I have a body yogurt in grapefruit that actually Hessie got me. I love that as well. That smells a lot more fresh and citrus, so that works really well for any sort of a freshy, citrusy type fragrance. The grapefruit is just phenomenal. It smells so refreshing. This strawberry, though, is the best strawberry fragrance I've smelled. So I have strawberry pound cake. I've got a few different strawberry snowflakes, different ones like that from Bath & Body Works, but none of them smell like straight up, like this smells like strawberry jam. So it gives me a delicious, jammy smelling, authentic strawberry. So to me, this smells more legit than anything else I've smelled. It doesn't smell overly synthetic to me. It just smells like strawberries. So something like this would be great with something like Burberry Her, like the Chronic Rouge Extreme, Mula Mula. Any strawberry centric fragrance would go well with this. Or if you wanted to pair something like this lotion, and I love the body yogurt consistency because it's, here, I'll show you. It's kind of a little bit jelly-like. So it's a little bit cooler, not quite as thick. I just love it. I find sometimes the thick ones just don't absorb into my skin, whereas this really does. So absolutely love the consistency of these. It's almost like a gel, but I can use this to amp up strawberry, or let's say I'm putting a rose fragrance on and I want to kind of add a little bit of fruit. To me, this is a great body product to throw on because it's going to give you that base of strawberry. It's nice and potent. If you wanted to even just wear this as a strawberry perfume, you could, but if you pair this with any sort of a jammy rose, you're going to get a real delicious mouthwatering combination. So fantastic. The grapefruit is, like I said, amazing. I want all of the body yogurts from the Body Shop. I just think they're fantastic. I've got quite a few different lotions and oils and you know, body butters that I could use with coconut, but my absolute favorite is by Bath & Body Works, called Cocoa Shea, Rich Moisture Cacao and Shea Butter. So this is cacao and shea, but to me, it just smells like coconut. So it's just a beautiful kind of delicious, straight up coconut fragrance, and it's excellent, like especially because it's oil. So you put this on with any coconut fragrance, and sometimes coconut fragrances, especially if you're going with something that's a little bit more sunscreeny feel, they're not going to necessarily last as long. Or if you want to amp up the coconut, so let's say in something like Eau de Soleil Blanc or Chapters by Jennifer Aniston, and that's an excellent dupe. It's like $12. Excellent dupe for Eau de Soleil Blanc. It's not exact, but it's really similar, but you want a little bit more coconut to kind of go with that sunscreen. Excellent, excellent product to layer with. Now, if I have anything that's kind of tropical feeling, what I tend to reach for is Sweet Pineapple and Honey Melon by Hemp's. Now, I have a full bottle, but this was easier to grab. I also want, there's a Watermelon Coconut one by Hemp's that I am dying to get. I'll leave that link down below. I smelt it, almost bought it, but then I'm like, oh, because I'm trying to save my money because my husband had that operation. So I've been like not buying anything lately, but I'm just wanting that Watermelon Coconut for sure. The Hemp's lotions are so nourishing. They feel so great on the skin. They absorb really nicely. In this, you get a beautiful pineapple, vibrant, juicy, mouthwatering pineapple paired with that melon. So if you're a Yerba Pura fan, something like this would be great, or any fragrance that has a little bit of that zingy pineapple and you want to kind of play off of that, this is great. The other thing that's great about a fragrance like this is if you're wanting to kind of make a coconut fragrance a little bit more fresh, pairing a pineapple with it is going to give you that vibe. So I love this, especially in the summer. Well, only in the summer, honestly, is when I wear this one. Okay, I have two of the aromatherapy fragrance lotions from Bath & Body Works. The first one is Orange and Ginger. I'm addicted to this. I love it. It's such a zingy ginger in here. So it smells so scrumptious. The orange is beautiful. So something like this would be good to pair with a Jo Malone gingerbread fragrance at Christmas. You could use it for that. If you've got a more spicy fragrance, like I think a Spicy Delice, this would go really well with that. So love pairing it with something like that from Juice. But this is also amazing with Tuiles d'Hermès ginger. This paired with that smells so fresh, invigorating, energizing. So I love this one. This is a great pick-me-up lotion that you can pair with anything spicy. You can make this feel either really refreshing and energizing, or you can make it smell warm and spicy. So any of my more warm, spicy fragrances, if I add this, it's going to give it a little bit of a like festive feel almost, with the orange paired with the ginger, any kind of spicy notes. So Botafumeiro, I think you could pair this with that as well, and it would be so amazing. So love this one for that energizing, zingy ginger. Fantastic ginger fragrance. Also Calm Haven, the lavender and iris. This is a base that I use for any kind of floral fragrance. This is a lotion that just gives me a hint of iris with just a smidge of lavender. So this is what I would put on if I wanted to wear something like Burberry Goddess, which is a vanilla with a hint of lavender. I would throw this one on. It would help with the longevity of the perfume, but it's not going to impair or mix too much because it's a lot more mellow of a scent. Of course, you can use an unscented lotion too. This is beautiful with something like mallow or any iris scented fragrance. Love at First Sight, which is a lavender fragrance. I would pair that with this. So any sort of a fragrance that is a little bit more floral forward, I would probably use this with it. Now, of course, you could use something like the EOS, is it EOS? Or yeah, it's EOS. Sorry if I called it EOS earlier. I'm famous for like doing acronyms as actual words. But anyway, EOS, you could pair it with this, but I think that this would compete with your fragrance if you're doing something like a mallow, whereas this will just really support it beautifully. So this is lovely. It's very subdued. This is really relaxing. Even to put something like this on at bedtime, it just feels so relaxing. I love this lotion. It's beautiful. And I honestly love the formula of these. I'm always looking for lotions that don't just sit on my skin, but actually penetrate, and these do that. My hair is in my eyelashes nonstop lately. Okay, last fragrance is, of course, Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. So this comes in many different flavors. The only thing that you have to be careful about the Boom Boom Cream is that it's very, very potent. So if you put it on the skin, you're going to smell it like a perfume. So that's where these work really well with the body mist. So I have the body mist that goes with this one as well. But these are so luxurious on the skin. They really moisturize. You could throw something like this on and put Yum Pistachio, Care Pistachio, a vanilla fragrance would work with this, a coconut fragrance would work with this one. So this just has that tropical kind of warm, nutty vibe that you can pair with things that would work in the summer. But you could also pair this with something like an Elisab Girl of Now Shine, and this would just really make those fragrances last forever anyway, but this would make it just literally beast mode. So anything that you want to feel cozy, warm, nutty, gourmandy, this is your girl. And that is it. Those are my favorite base layers. I have a rose one from Bath & Body Works, but I don't totally love it. These are the ones that I tend to reach for on the regular. They're the ones that I pair with everything. So you don't need to have a lotion for everything, but these are going to do you for pretty much any fragrance that you might have. What about you? What are your favorite lotions or body products that you use to kind of amp up your fragrance or kind of use it to layer and make something interesting? Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you do. And other than that, I hope you have an amazing week, and we'll talk to you soon.